How y'all doing out there? This is your man, Nico B, and this is the Black Effect. Hit the like and subscribe button. Donate to the Cash App if you so see fit. I want to get into this quickly. This message right here, bro, is something that I'm pretty sure that the brothers, a lot of black men already know about. And that's this, black men and women for that matter, that's this LGBT infiltration of hip hop and rap music. They trying to push this to the youth, and that free um sleep with everybody, sleep with who you want, that agenda is being pushed to the youth by the female rappers. They're using them to herald that in, because they were not going to be able to do it when the male rappers are at the forefront. Now, rap is created by men, it's male dominated, and it will always be, because men own these things. Just because you see women rappers in the forefront, it's men who own these labels. And let's be real, it's not black men who are controlling this narrative. It's white men, you know. Now, I just already did a video of the over sexualization of everyone in hip hop. You know what I mean? But it's an LGBT agenda going on, to where they're giving a special push to LGBT artists than they would to just regular artists who they don't even know is they LGBT or not. They just don't come out identifying with it, flying the flag, trying to flaunt it, promoting it in everyone's face. You don't hear a heterosexual, man, just come out leading, talking about, I'm heterosexual, you know what I'm saying, and now I need some special benefits. No, because in 2021, gay people, any transvestites, don't nobody need no special benefits and no special treatment. What you fought for is the same that women fought for, and that's called equality. No one's trying to chase you out the damn bar, or chase your ass out the motherfucking restaurant, or stop you from getting a job because you're gay or you're a transvestite. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that because you decide to sleep with a freaking cat. If you decided to have a relationship with your cat, it's some people who have spiritual relationships with the demonic entities. It's some people who have a relationship with a doll, with a rubber doll that's in they closet. But do they come to their boss and tell people that this is my sexual preference? This is what I'm doing every night? No, that's what the homosexual people do, and we sick of y'all. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? We sick of y'all, male and female. The thing about women is because they try to sell that to men, because men find, a lot of men, not all, but a lot of men find two women being together sexually arousing. Having two women is sexually arousing to a lot of men. Okay? That's just a fact, and we get that. But that's why women feel like that they can sell this, that they can just be homosexuals, pop out, then deal with men, then deal with a woman, then deal with a man. Us men have had a hand in, like we call it, turning the person out. We've turned a lot of these women out. And a lot of you women have allowed yourselves to be turned out for money. Because right now, the Jewish man, the white man, the man who own these labels, they turning y'all women out. And y'all out here in turn turning young girls out. Y'all women are turning young girls out. Cardi B turning hoes out. Megan Thee Stallion turning hoes out. Like remember the chick from the Players Club, the big stripper? Look at the contrast of the difference between Diamond and that big old bright chick who had been in the game for so long to where she did not give a fuck no more. She ain't had no heart. She ain't had no spirit about her. And she was just a cutthroat biatch. And and now that's a lot of these women that you see on TV. They have adopted her spirit and mentality. Ronnie was her name. But see, she was the villain in Players Club, if you remember that movie. She wasn't the protagonist. She was the villain. And do you understand why this was just years ago? These movies were showing you things. Now you women running around, and Ronnie was turning women out, drugging hoes, and then eating they pussy, drugging hoes, getting chicks raped. Women like that. Players Club was a real movie, man. It showed you real things. We don't make real movies like that no more. See, we got, in this day and age, it's taught that you could be sexually objectified, have people sexually objectify you all day, become a sexual object, and then actually think you're gonna get some respect. That's just not how it works. And it's nothing worse. Like, the lowest level, I mean, the highest, let me rephrase, the highest form of emasculation is a gay man is a man willing to bend over for another man, or intake another, like, that's the highest form. Or a man out here shaking his booty, that is the highest form of emasculation. You have given up your God-given power, man, to just lay down in subjection, figuratively and literally, for another man. You are done. And that's why they want you to be like that. Look, you don't see too many positive images of black men today, unless they gay or transgender. The rappers like Cardi, like Playboy Cardi. This man was dead in the water. He was buried. You know what I'm saying? But if you you come out saying that you're gay, you got you a little boy, you get you a little Twinkie boyfriend, they gonna come dig your ass right up out of the ground and bring you up. Because it's money behind that. You coming out like that. Look at these women don't mind being gay for pay. Signing titties. They got that from Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? But the men, bro, now men are coming into the game, getting manipulated, getting put on the casting couch, and you can only allow that as a man. You have to allow that. You know what I'm saying? Like a Terry Crews situation. You see how Hollywood is in the entertainment business. Niggas is out there, they got all type of niggas trying you like that. You know what I'm saying? If you allow it. See, they only do that to people who they look like they think they can get an opening on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you right now, Lord knows I couldn't be in that industry, because I'm telling you, bro, like, you keep that energy to yourself. You just live and let live until you oppose it on me and mine. You do that, then it's hell to pay. And I'm telling you that. So, I mean, and a lot of gay men understand that, they don't really, overstep their boundaries with, straight men and things like that. But it's just right now, when people, because these things are there's so much in society, this woke, I'm using air quotes, this woke culture, cancel culture, they going so far, like, they be trying to toss men in dresses in these videos, like that Ariana Grande video, 30 for 35 or whatever, 34, 35. She, and it's not just that video. And then Megan Thee Stallion video, they have a whole bunch of women in scantily clad clothes and dresses. Then you pan to the left, and it's a one man, a dude, big old, or just a dude with a mustache, or a clear cut man in the same dress, and they expect you to hold the same type of energy that you just scan by with seeing the women to that. That's manipulation. That's mind fuckery that they trying to put on the young people. It's not gonna work on grown red-blooded men. All that's gonna do is cause a conflict. You know what I'm saying? And it's a stark conflict. Like, it's a conflict of blood. You know what I'm saying? You better, and I'm telling you, stop playing. So you can't, okay? We've given you the equality. Grown men have done that. Stop playing, okay? Because it's nothing but love, but it's love like that. Because in the Bible, man, I'm going to tell you, yeah, I got to go back to that. We all know how the Lord looks at homosexuality. It's an abomination upon the earth. You're starting to see why now. It causes nothing good. Now, when you have Sodom, when you look at the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, that's become like America is becoming modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. But in Sodom and Gomorrah, the whole population of males were gay. They had abandoned the natural use of women. You see how perverse that population had became? You know what I'm saying? They were out there trying to rape the angels. These angels came in the form of men, because you know angels can manifest themselves in the flesh. They came in the form of men to rescue Lot from that town, and those men and surrounded that house and wanted to rape the angels. That's how perverse and sexually charged these men were. These men they needed help. When a man is like that, you need help, but we don't want to address the problem. You know what I'm saying? We'll totally dance. We've totally made up a false reality around it, and God's tired of it. This is how much the God abhors homosexuality and stuff like that. Those men came to the door trying to get in touch with them angels, trying to rape them. Lot pleaded with them and told them, don't do this horrible, disgusting thing, man. You out here want to not only do you want to disgrace men, you want to disgrace godly men. You understand? Like y'all are wicked, perverse. Y'all are wicked, perverse creatures. And you know what the angels did? They blinded them men. I'm talking about instantly blinded them. Came out like, and I'm talking about, I don't think it felt good. They instantly blinded them. Like, you know, like you just throw acid in somebody's eyeball. Psst, throw some fucking, you know, just throw some alcohol, acidic alcohol, just instantly blinded them. This is what the angels did. This was ordained by God. And we all know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah after they got out of the city. It was burned. Now, look, I'm not saying that, I mean, you know, that any gay people should be harmed. Don't ever get that twisted. But when you start harming us with pushing an agenda, my children, and when you start trying to make it seem to where straight men, shaming and canceling straight men, trying to take their businesses, things that they work for, trying to shame them into dealing in homosexual relationships, no matter if this is a transvestite or whatever, then it's going to be a clash of wits, wills, and it's gonna get physical. You understand? It's gonna get that way, and not the way that some of you would expect. You just have to, I'm warning you and telling you, that's how these things work. God has shown you this. History repeats itself. It's always been homosexuals across the earth. Always. So it's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? And no one should believe that they should be harmed. You know what I'm saying? There's no laws in place saying, and there's nobody that's okay in that. So you don't have no argument to say that exists, because it doesn't. In actuality, the homosexual community is being a lot of people is kowtowing to them and catering to them and giving them undeserved things, and they get, you know, and a whole bunch of stuff. So none of this is going on. So it's no reason to be pushing this in, you know, with in these platforms and through media. Like, you see these movies and stories, they just be revolving stories around a person's sexual preference. We don't give a damn about that. You know, that you didn't see a movie about Superman talking about, man, I like bitches, you know, I like women, I like pussy. Superman, because that's not how the story was revolved. They need to just come up with stories instead of trying to push this agenda, and quit trying to toss these subliminal messages into children's programs and into adult programs. We see what y'all doing. Quit doing that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to confuse kids. Kids shouldn't be thinking about sexual prayer. Leave them alone. You know, they should be thinking about sex. That's what homosexuality and all that stuff does when you're trying to introduce it to kids, because you can't close the Pandora's box. They don't need to know about that. Okay? You fucking idiot. But these people crazy, man. In this world we live in. And like I said, you hip-hop niggas, y'all niggas going gay for pay. Your lickers, Lil Pump, your Cardi B, your whatever, Playboy Cardi. Y'all following suit to these women. Y'all niggas are going gay for pay. And it ain't nothing. Ain't no nigga gonna be listening to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Your Mr. C come out here talking about, you know, your legacy is talking about you the master of getting head from transvestites. That's the legacy. That's what you want to tell the youth. Like, Mr. C, take your ass somewhere, fool. You know what I'm saying? You the nigga who was ducking and hiding and didn't want to say nothing, you know, trying to hide when niggas was on your case, when it wasn't so cool to be open. Now you think it's cool to be open, you know what I'm saying, dealing with some men in wigs. You know, nah, but like the nigga Mano can't do nothing but laugh at you, but you know, the shit there, bro, like, nah, that ain't cool. That ain't the lick. You know, that ain't what men are aspiring to do. That ain't what young boys aspiring to. Maybe it's to see the cut master, and the king of getting head from some men in wigs, getting busted, paying them, getting busted. Like, bro, you a sexual deviant. That's not cool. So I don't know what you think, man. This whole rap game has promoted a lot of sexual deviance, even amongst, in heterosexuality. But, those things were promoted. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'ma cheat on, steal your wife. But it was still heterosexual deviance. You know what I'm saying? Now you can I can't even call it deviance. Let me rephrase. There was a lot of sexual content in hip hop. Let's just say that. Hip hop is full of sexual content. Now hip hop is becoming more, having more sexual deviance included into it. And it's just only gonna get worse. You're gonna start hearing, niggas coming on the wax talking about they what they doing with other dudes, and they getting their back blown out. I don't know who gonna listen to that, because that's not what men to do. That's not what the creators. That's not what the curators of this thing want to hear. But I don't know who they going for in this industry, and they just all concentrated on pushing this agenda. Now it's like they getting paid on the behind the scenes, man. They not, because sale, it's not equating to sales, because like I said, the people who created this and who like this stuff, they don't even, like, come on, man, what type of dude? I don't even hear nobody talking about Playboy Cardi or talking about a a Lil Pump, or talking about these LGBT artists or nothing like that, man. But they gonna continue to push them. They gonna continue, the 6ix9ine. They gonna continue to bring these type of people into your face, man. They gonna continue to do it because that's part of what the agenda that they are trying to push. And you need to wake up and understand and try to understand why they trying to do this. So with that being said, it's your man, Nico B, Black Effect.